Welcome to the Royal P Show. I'm your host, Royal P, where I believe health is a new goal. Water is life, and God is above all. I emphasize the importance of mental, physical, and spiritual well-being.
Motivational stay, big scale over prayer, trap, snare, roll, saying five, victory, power, hunger, wisdom. I came from the bottom, but I rise like a king. Heavy is the crown, but I carry that thing. Purpose in my chest, fire when I speak. This is Royal P live, this is power every week. Double standards try to break me, but I flipped it to fuel. Turn pain into purpose, now I'm breaking all rules. Culture in my blood, leadership in my stride. When I talk that real talk, something wakes up inside. This is life, this is truth, this is love with a fight. This is grind, faith, culture, all in one light. Pressure made me better, mission made me rise. Now every show's purpose. Royal P live. Can't get if the crown. Purpose in my voice. Welcome to Royal P live. I came from the bottom. I roll with the crown. Purpose in my voice. Welcome to Royal P live. Like T8 ppm. Attack your full game ball care. Shot spare. This mask of foes. These man. Trying to fast. Deep round, hands fast.
From the ashes of our history, we rise again tonight. A lone star shining brighter, stepping back into the light. Years of struggle made us stronger, now the world can see our face. Liberia's voice is calling, we're reclaiming our place. Oh, they counted us out, but we never gave in. And now we're standing tall where the giants have been. We're back on the world stage, dancing in the spotlight. Security Council member, our future's burning bright. From Monrovia to Manhattan, hear our freedom song. Liberia's moving forward, we've been warriors all along. We're back where we belong. Been fighters all along. Generations fought for this moment, now we hold the key. Speaking for the voiceless, champions of peace will be. Africa's oldest republic, wisdom in our veins. Breaking through the silence, breaking all the chains. Oh, they thought we were finished, but we rose from the ground. Now we're making decisions that echo around. We're back on the world stage, dancing in the spotlight. Security Council member, our future's burning bright. From Monrovia to Manhattan, Security Council member, our future's burning bright. From the Cape to the counties, hear our freedom song. Liberia's moving forward, we've been warriors all along. We're back where we belong. The Lone Star shining strong. We're back where we belong. Rising phoenix, spreading wings. Listen close, Liberia sings.
And the students were very young students. But they chose that as part of the entertainment was to have someone who was partly naked and performing. The second situation had to do with another school, church related, where a student, a female student, was reportedly severely beaten and went unconscious. The Ministry of Education has been handling those two situations. So here's what the ministry said with regards to the other school where the entertainer was half naked. The ministry says it has concluded an investigation into that situation. It involves the House of Prayer Institute, as I was speaking before, and it's located in Brooklyn. So the investigation revealed multiple and serious violations of the Education Reform Act and the Ministry of Education's regulation. The findings established that the institution, first of all, has been operating without a valid Ministry of Education operational license or permit since its establishment in 2019, including the period of its reopening in 2025. The school was not registered in the official district database, and the district education officer or office had no prior knowledge about the existence of the school. Additionally, the investigation found that the school's administrators do not meet the minimum professional qualification requirements prescribed by the Ministry of Education. The facility itself was assessed and determined to be not conducive for the levels being offered, and the school lacked basic regulatory documentation, including evidence of child safeguarding and protection mechanisms. These systemic compliance failures were compounded by the school's decision to hire an entertainer whose performance captured in the circular video was inappropriate for children and inconsistent with acceptable standards for school-based activities. In the light of these findings, the Ministry of Education has ordered the temporary closure of the House of Prayer Institute, pending full compliance with all legal, administrative, and safeguarding requirements necessary to qualify for a school operational permit. The proprietor will be subject to fines in accordance with the ministry's regulation for the period of illegal operation. In the second situation involving the beating of a student, the formal report is being welcome to be released, but I've been told and gets authorized to say to you that that school, also a decision has been taken, and that school will be closed. The instructor who was involved in the brutalization, I don't want to say beating, but in the brutalization of the student, which almost took away the child's life, will be subject to action by the police. Police have been investigating him, and when they found him leave, and determined that there was reason to charge him, they will charge him accordingly. It is important to note that for many years, corporal punishment involves beating students, telling them to kneel down, doing holding books in their hands, or is telling the son holding chairs in their hand. All those primitive, brutally intended practices that some teachers will use on school kids that they can use on their own children in their home, all categorized as corporal punishment, were all banned in the Liberia school system. Because corporal punishment is banned, there was no basis, and absolutely no reason or justification for a teacher to have beaten a student, almost taking away the life of that student. So I'm being told by the ministry that they will close the school, they will transfer the students of the school to other learning institutions so they can continue the learning process. And the instructor in question has been investigated. Hope the ministry will take an action as well as such a person needs to stay in the classroom further. And the police will determine what there are charges that they can put forward against me for his action. So that's the update on the two schools where we had those situations. I want to talk a little bit about some soft issues in the health sector. The Ministry of Health, via the National Eye Health Program, and in collaboration with Sight Savers, established the National Eye Health Steering Committee. The committee serves as the top multi-sectorial governance and leadership body for preventing blindness and promoting visual health across Liberia.
So as you can hear, so welcome family to the Royal P News episode. I'm your host, Royal P. This is a weekly news update of Liberia from December 15 to December 20th. So as you can see, for the informational minister speaking about the various issues that happened over the week in Liberia. Well, once teacher brutally beat the kid, almost leading to the death of the kid. And the second one is a school giving an entertainer to the school that is improper, exposing kids to very things that they're not supposed to. We know the country is already what it is, but exposing the kids, you have to protect the kids. You have to protect the kids. So they are doing everything possible to protect the kids in that aspect. So that's for me, Sarge. And thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. I'm your host, Royal P, from the Royal P Show, weekly news update for Liberia. This date of December 21st, 2025. So before we go any further, I'm going to show you another video of the president, and then we're going to keep on with it. So leave a comment. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you would like to donate to the channel as well, as we'll bring great contents each week, it will be highly appreciated. You don't have to, but it'll be highly appreciated so that you can help support and the professionals that will come on the show each day, each week, as we move forward with our daily program.
Like we've been announcing since this morning, we are honored to have His Excellency President Joseph Yuma Boakai, President of the Republic of Liberia, as our special guest this morning on the Super Morning Show. My name is Fafia Kamara, and I'm being joined by Kelvin Demi of Prime FM, veteran Liberian journalist T-Max of Star FM. T-Max will lead this special interview with His Excellency on ELBC. We have a host of community radio stations across the country.
So before the president can speak, there was an issue that says the president was building his retirement home. I believe, I forgot what the place called. And he said you're building his retirement home. So he pretty much came on the air to clear the air about he is not building his retirement home. He is not using the government money to build anything for him personally. What he gonna use or what he gonna build will be his money, his salary that he's being paid to build his retirement home and everything else he got going on. So, but a lot of people have been talking about the president is building his retirement home, and he will speak on that he is not using the government funds at any means necessary to do anything for himself personally. But a lot of people want to talk, and a lot of people want to say different things. But so he's gonna clear the air about what's the project is. I'm not gonna spoil the project for everybody. What's the project is, and what's the project is about, the benefit of the project, and which I think is great, is needed. But everybody want to talk, but now you're gonna hear it from the source's mouth himself. So now it's up to you. Do you believe him or you don't? You know what I'm saying? Do you believe the president or you don't believe the president when he said he does not misuse the government money? He used the government money for what is used for the people, for the country, and make sure that the country is better off. So if he was to ever leave office in 2029 or be here in 2029, that the country is better when he took office. And as far as I can see right now, the country is better. As much as, when we call your family, they call and say, oh, the country is hard and everything is hard. But you got to realize that with every progress and every growth come with some kind of hardship. It's not going to be that easy, but that's how you know you are growing. That's how you know things are improving. When you're comfortable and sitting somewhere, you're not growing because you are comfortable in your skin. There are a lot of George Weah fans, or George Weah supporter, or the CDC supporter. They were so comfortable. So now that change have come, they are uncomfortable. Now they're thinking that, oh, they should go back to the old regime. But no, we are moving forward, not backwards. I don't see us moving backwards anytime soon. We need to keep moving forward, not backwards. It's not going to be easy. The same thing, like I said before, the same thing when United States were being United States, when roads were being built and other stuff, it wasn't easy. People complain as well. But when after those stuff start coming and businesses start coming, investors start coming, now And so these people need to be educated, because I feel like a lot of people that are speaking on these things that want to go back to the old regime is that they are uneducated, so they need to be educated. They need to be taught what is right, and so that we can move forward and we can do this collectively. Like Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso is moving forward because the people are working together. They are not talking about different party and who's this and who's that. If the party is in office, let's support him by all means necessary. If he's doing anything corrupt, if he's doing anything wrong, then we can speak out and hear our voice as one people. When we come together as one people, we can do a lot of things great. So let's give the man a chance. He's been in the presidency for about 2 years now, if I'm not mistaken. So let's give him a chance to do what is right, the need for the country of Liberia. So we as Liberians needs to come together as one. Paul has together instead of trying to be divided. We don't need to divide the country. We need to come together and stand behind the man. As y'all stood behind George Weah, we need to stand behind President Joseph Boakai as one unit and one party. You know what I'm saying? No matter, the same way it doesn't matter if I'm Muslim or Christian or Buddhist or whatever it is, when it's come down to a safety of a person, a safety of a nation, we all come together and solve that issue, right? After that, we can go back to our various beliefs and whatever it is. So the same thing I do with that with Liberia. If we really want to see Liberia become once the beacon of hope for the African nation, we need to come back and be one people that we don't need to go anywhere else to flourish. We don't need to go anywhere else to be rich. We don't need to go anywhere else to live life. All right. So let's continue.
Relaying this special interview also in Monrovia. We have a couple of radio stations, including OKFM, Joy FM, Prime FM, Sky FM.
After that, I came to Monrovia, tried to go to school, couldn't go, couldn't back up country, and decided to come again. Of course, they were engaged to my student. Did everything. Went to CW, janitor, went through high school, university, went to Wanyama. Right after college, as a manager, I started there, and I became the manager of Wanyama. FPMC, became the first Liberian managing director of FPMC, then Minister of Agriculture, then left later on after our conflict, appointed me as a managing director of the oil refinery, and I left again, came back. Ellen asked me to run with her as vice president. 12 years later on left, and we took a defeat. Then we went to a private business, and later on we came back. And the simple reason is that I have always said it. I didn't come to become president. I came in to rescue our country, to give a new Liberia hope for young people who are very much endowed but need an opportunity, and for market people, for everybody. So I'm here to serve this country so that this country can be recognized. 179 years. See where we are, no road, no electricity. We're here to change that story, and I'm here for that.
Why did you conceive that idea of wanting to be president? Because you were
not president, as I told you. I always wanted a leadership that would lead this country by example and leadership.
So you just hear what he says. He never plans to be a president. He never plans to be a president. He plans to rescue the nation. So that's why he came with the term the rescue. So he saw what was going on. He saw how bad was going on. He saw how people was dying, people was in poverty, how the nation was going down. So he said, you know what? we're gonna run again, because after he lost, he could have said, no what, I'm not gonna run again. He's already old, almost 80 years old plus. So he came back as a rescuer to rescue the nation. And I believe he is doing everything within his power and by God's help to do just that. He is rescuing the country from a lot of corruption, from a lot of unethical things that was going on in the country. So that's right. That just speaks a lot of volume. You know what I'm saying? About I'm not wanting to be a president, because if I was a president, you think like a president. You think all this stuff. When you have to rescue, your full focus is to rescue that person, to rescue that country by all means necessary, and not by being corrupt, not by doing anything else. Because you can't be corrupt and try to rescue a corrupt person. No, you have to be different to rescue somebody that is corrupt. You have to be different, bold, and ready to take on the challenge. So everybody he brought in, some people were a little shaky, some people wasn't doing nothing. But when he started to edit them and show them like, listen, we didn't come here to play games. We got 6 years, and years go by fast. Now by being 2026, and he's ready to keep moving forward. And now the highway airport have solar lights now brighten the whole place. The last time I was there and it was all dark. The roads wasn't right, and now it looking beautified. And now the country, like I just saw a lot of the video and the pictures, how the country is beautified during the Christmas season. And I don't know when the last time I actually saw that. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know when the last time I have to saw all my years living and price kids of the land. I don't know when I saw that. So I'm very proud of what he's doing, and I pray we all can come up together collectively to help this nation. So and I'm the host, Royal P, and a businessman as well. The co-owner of Prize and Trooper Protective Service, soon to come. So watch out for that as well. And if you're looking for a job, if you're looking to serve your country in the security sector, DM me, comment me, and we can work something out. Contact Cassidy Kota as well, and he will get you right to start the best security company in Liberia. You know what I'm saying? The best security company in Liberia, hands down. Nobody gonna touch us. I promise you that. And you would like to be part of our team. So, but let's continue and seeing what the president say.
Really care for it. I know the country, know the history of the country. Nobody had to tell me anything about here. I live it. I used to live in Sony where we used to sleep on the floor there and so forth. So I know what people go through. So even as I ride car, tinted windows, I know people who are suffering, people who need help. So I live with it. So it's a passion I have, and this is something I'm here for.
So you've been president for almost, we're going to the third year, by next month will be 10 years. What will you tell the Liberia that you came to rescue? Where is it?
I want to tell you people that when I say something, I mean it. We say rescue. Rescue, you believe people who are going through a lot of problems here. Although sometimes when you live in a situation, you live it, and the powers that be, you got to satisfy them. But we knew that people were going through hardship. You knew that people needed electricity. People needed good roads. People needed some affordable food, and people needed a lot of things, their children to go to good school. But that was the situation at the time. And it lay with me, and I said, this is a situation that we have to change. I'm a Christian. The Bible says, you who know to do good, you don't do it to you, a sin. Mm-hmm. You may ignore it, but these young people cannot do it for themselves. They needed a leadership that cared. And that's why I live with. And that's why I'm here. So it was not presidency, but you have to be president by title. My real job here is to make sure that we give our people life, give them better life, show their true potential. We see all the small countries around us who used to depend on us, who used to come here.
Today we run into them. Why should we continue to do that? I hear even small countries, countries that we have, they say they are the gateway to Africa. And I'm saying Liberia will be the destination. They will pass through you and come here. And it will happen.
It will happen.
Of course. You can see it in a movie.
So the program is we have three on this panel list. We have Bavlin from LBS. We have Kevin David from Prime FM. I want to start this way. In 2017, your campaign, you talk about roads and roads and roads and roads and roads, and you were wondering, what is this guy? He's not talking about putting money in my pocket. He's talking about roads and roads. That driving force, the necessity of road rehabilitation or road construction. What is that a vehicle to modernization, to reconstruction, to making people's lives better?
T-Max, there's nothing you can do without opening the country up. You want to do agriculture, you got to have road. You want to have good quality education to reach everybody, you got to have road. You want to have prices affordable, you got to have roads. Without roads, you can't get anywhere. A few years ago, or maybe a couple of months ago, you couldn't go to the southeast.
Mm-hmm.
And because you couldn't go to the southeast, they would tell you how much they were paying on transportation, how much they were paying for a bag of rice, how much they were paying for everything. Today, I have been to Granjida, and I could have come back the same day. We haven't even gone far. But I mean, a few times, we'll be starting the road from St. Paul Bridge to Bow Waterside. It's going to be a toll-free road, 4 lanes. We're going to have the road going to Tottenham. We're going to have road starting from Mendicoma, connecting the road to Salaye to open up the country. Most of these young people want to do business. How do you go out there to go do business for no road? You can send a person to go to the southeast to go do an assessment. With a road condition, they will sit right here and write a report. We want to connect the country. We want to open up the country to opportunities for education, for agriculture, good drinking water. Eugene went to the southeast to go install TV station. You didn't have road, how you done? Today we have Koreans coming here beside road. We're going to start a national airline that will be flying to this country. If you don't go by road, you go road speed of progress. And so from day one, I say road number 1, road number 2, road number 3, because without roads, you can have development.
Lovely.
Well, Mr. President, good morning again. Welcome to ELBC. I want to ask about the idea of the arrest agenda. That idea itself. What underpins it?
Well, I thought about something that I could say, and it was a concept of what will summarize some of the things that I was thinking about. Agriculture, number 1. But with agriculture, like I said, we need roads. So the R there, and then the E, education. Vocational education, classrooms, and so. Then, of course, sanitation. Really, we thought about health. But in a developing country like we are, first thing you start with clean your environment, clean market, clean road, clean houses and neighborhood is linked to health. So sanitation.
Stay quiet. Enemy get louder. Glow
Then,
in
of
the
course,
dark. Shame glows
T
in the
for
dark.
tourism.
Keeps you believing the lie.
We have some of
Shame
the
glows
best
in the dark.
opportunities
Keeps
for
you
tourism.
believing
the
lie,
create a lot
betrayal,
of jobs
disappointment,
in
the
the
hurt,
hospitality
everything.
industry,
It keeps you.
in some of the places like the Saco Forest and all of these. And we felt that sanitation would create not just jobs, but to open up Liberia to the international. It would be an icing on the cake. I didn't want to put the to 2 hours because people would have thought that I was thinking about arresting people. But we thought about the rule of law. So they say, well, what about rule of law? The country has to have the rule of law. So we put the second R, EST, arrest, to summarize some of the things that I wanted to do in this country. And that's what brought about the arrest agenda. And unfortunately, sometimes the arrest had to take place because this country here, everybody thought they say that's a chopping country. You can't really chop your own. We all chop our own. What will be the future of the rest of the people? So we have to arrest people who decide that corruption is the way to go. And you come one day, you get rich the next day. And so we are here to fight corruption wherever it exists, whether in the past, except where we have statutory limitations. But if you do it, go through investigation. And you know very well the Liberian people took people for granted. There are a lot of people that committed atrocities in this country for no good reason. And we thought that we had laws to protect ourselves. The House of Representatives and Senate passed a law to say that all persons who committed atrocities in this country should go free. But they forgot that we ratify laws. And every time you ratify, you add to your laws. Mm-hmm. So they forgot that while they were giving themselves that leeway internationally, we were not free. We were being looked down upon. The people were holding us to pass crimes that were committed against humanity. And without them, nobody will work with us. So we did say that, okay, so we had the True and the True Commission. People confessed. The next step was to make good on those confessions. But everybody was afraid to touch it. I believe the way to start a country is to reconcile the country. Bring people who have committed crimes to justice. Make people know what they have done. Let them confess, let them repent, reconcile. And that's why we took the bold step to make sure that we pass executive order to recognize the crimes that have been committed in the past, that we will tell the world that we are ready to make good on them, and also the goal to reconcile the country by doing the reburial that we did in Grandview, the one we did here, to bring our people together. You see the dividend that I've been paid. Go to the diaspora, open up make those people to know that they are part of Liberia. And after that, we had a fast and prayer time for God to forgive us for what we've done to our own country. And I don't have to tell you, I'm not God, but I don't have to tell you. See what is happening in Liberia? People feel happier. The streets are cleaner. We're building roads. We're opening up the country. That is to open up the country, not for Joe Buckeye, but the future of all the people in this country, including our young people, our women. And that's what we did.
Kevin.
Mr. President, it's my pleasure sitting behind these microphones to have an interview with you. My name is Kelvin Daniel. Every time I hear about Mr. Boakai before the presidency and even up to the presidency, I hear about agriculture. Agriculture has trademarked you. The rest is inclusive of agriculture, education, sanitation, health, tourism, and the rest of it. I want you to pick up some time and explain to the people of Liberia on what picture can you give them on each of how do you want by the time you leave the presidency or Liberia to be in these specific areas under the arrest agenda. Agriculture, what kind of agriculture do you want by the time you leave or you exit the presidency? Education, what are we looking at? What can we visualize? Health, sanitation, tourism. And then maybe finally, under this aspect of my questioning, is the issue about, do you pick up some time to drive around, see how the country looks like?
Well, we took over a very difficult country, and the first thing was to make good on our international conventions. We had to build relationships. Right now, we should have been elected to ECOWAS as the chair, but we couldn't qualify because of past obligation. Some of the roads you see that are not completed because we didn't pay our own obligation. And so
Financial obligations. Financial obligations.
Well, you know financial obligation. But the thing about it is that why it is necessary to go around the country. I always say if you have a bad work and a bad case, take care of the bad case first. Otherwise, you won't do the work. So we had to make the international people feel comfortable with us. Today, Liberia smells very good. But we had to do all those things. So going up country depends on what relationship we build. You need money to build road. You go up country, where you going? I am going up country and I plan to make country tour, but I intend to do that. By next year, when the yellow machines are in, the farmers are ready. When we build bridges to connect, and I can go to the people with a message. See this? This is the work. Want to open up the country. So yes, I go to places that are close by, but the more difficult places, you got to fix them up. So I intend to go around the country, but first, let's take care of the low-hanging fruit issues. Take care of them. We're not going there, but messages are going there. I haven't gone over there, but now they got TV station, we got radio station, and these things are and the people are feeling it. The raw material here, that takes a lot of time. We are getting close to it. But you cannot create jobs in a country that people did not have confidence in. For the bigger jobs, you need international funding, and those things take time. So they are coming. Now, you know very well, it took 40 years for Ethiopian Airlines to come back. They all were leaving. Today, the Turkish airline talking about coming back. Some of these things take time. The Korean team are here. They want to build ship here. They want to take the unfinished housing bank, transform it. All of these things are coming.
So as you can hear the president, everything he says, that all these things is coming, but it all take time to come here, and he's opened the country, and everything. I don't see what he said was lie. Everything was true. Now we all gonna see if everything on full, how it's on full, right? But if you look at some of these videos on Facebook and YouTube, and I look at all these different guys that goes around and and promoting the stuff that the government is doing, and some people that's talking negative, and some, sometimes I feel someone over exaggerated, the information they give, but they take their own time, their own funds they've been uh, uh, getting from this different platform, and go to the different counties and cities and stuff, and see the work that's being done over there, and people appreciate them because they're spreading the good news. Because a lot of time people will spread the bad news uh, for the country, and I'm very proud and grateful that those guys are doing a great job, and I pray to continue to do a great job. And as we up here in the diaspora as well and get information from down there, we can need to spread the good news as well and stop talking trash about our country. We need to stop talking about the trash and take pride in Liberia. When we go back there, it's not just for fun time. It's for a fun time, but it's for time to relax. It's for time to see what we can help do in the community. Uplift the community, uplift people. Yes, a lot of times people is coming back to you for money and beg you for whatever it is. That's not going to change because people are in needs. But if you tired with people begging you, create something that they can fend for themselves. To say if I keep getting you fish, you're gonna keep asking me for a fish. You're gonna be lazy. But if I give you an opportunity to fish yourself, and I teach you and how to fish and give you the opportunity, you can defend yourself. See, that's what for me, that's what I like to do. I just like to give a handout. The first one is a handout. The second one, you have to earn it, and I'm gonna give you the opportunity to earn that. I'm gonna give you something to do with your hands, especially for a man. You have to do that work instead of just sitting around getting it and trying to get it easy. You have to work. We're not made to work to get things easily, So as a young adult and as a fathers of these nations, of this time we're in, we need to be able to work enough, save enough, invest enough to be able to give our kids the upper hand when they come up. A lot of time we do not give our kids the upper hand. We let them start from the same spot we started as a kid when our parents didn't have it. But now that we have, especially those in the diaspora in the United States and everywhere else around the world that have the means to do something, please don't just try to do something for the good time. When you go back home, build something that you can give your kids and say, listen, this is for you. Let them start somewhere. Get in a business that they can run instead of letting the foreigner run the business in the country. And then we complain about their prices. We need to own stuff in Liberia. It need to be Liberia owned, Liberia made. You know what I'm saying? And we need to give our younger kids, our people, our next generation, who needs to leave them with something, not leave them with funeral debt, not leave them with on or land that is on dispute, not leave them something to suffer for, not leave them no thing that they have to leave the country just to live a better life. Liberia is a great country. It's a sweet country. Everybody want to go there. And when we open that road, I promise you, when Liberia's get open, the tourism, the people that are gonna come in this country, it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. So no further ado, this is the Royal Peace Show, Liberia Weekly News Update. This is December 21st, 2025. So from December 15th to December 20, this is what happened in Liberia, according to sources. All right, so good day, Liberia, and welcome to all Liberia watching around the world. I'm Royal P, your host, and this is the Royal P Show Weekly News Update. Here what happened in Liberia from Monday to today. Monday and Tuesday, this week begin with a strong national conversation around education and child protection. As you saw earlier, I watched a video about the child, about the school bringing up artists to perform, and they have naked and inappropriate, and the teacher is spanking the child at the point of death, which is have people talking about child protection in the schools, and unlicensed schools need to be closed down, and because you're making it hard for other people that got the right things to be able to say that school is credible. You just build a school and you have people in it and not licensed and it's not recognized in the country, but you saying you're teaching kids and you're charging kids, and then those that's licensed don't have the kids to come there, and their teacher need to get paid as well. So I believe we need to do the right thing, and the right thing is register your school. Register your business. Make sure you register. When you're gonna do something, do it the right way. Let it be the right way. so that you can benefit, everybody can benefit, generation, and your kids can benefit with it from it as well. So education and child protection, following government action against unlicensed schools. Official emphasize safety, accountability, and the need to protect Liberia children. The press government day update. Soviet press briefing and media appearance took place this week. As government officials address national issue in response to public concern, these briefings graduate attention across radio, Facebook, and YouTube, leading to increased public engagement. The president had an interview, as you can just saw a little clip of it earlier. But the president, Joseph Mbwaka, also gave a special interview on Star Radio discussing government leadership and the road ahead for Liberia. The interview sparked discussion nationwide. Political leaders and commentary appears across local media, while Facebook video and discussion reflect strong public reaction to issues of government and political policing and political accountability. Thursday, across the country, residents dealt with infrastructure challenges, including roads condition and drainage issues affecting daily movement and small businesses. So community members and local authority work together in some areas to manage cleanup and safety, which is great. You have to clean your neighborhood. And outside gonna come and clean the neighborhood. Most of the time, people that come outside, they trash your neighborhood. You in the neighborhood have to clean it up. That way, when people come there and see it, they'll say yes. They will be afraid to do anything negative in your neighborhood. All right. So Friday, sport and youth activity brought movement of relief and unity as local games and county level event energized community. Like county meet. I know I heard Bond County lost. Many see youth engagement and sport as key tools for peace, discipline, and national pride. Absolutely. Absolutely. Especially playing with bare feet. I miss those days since I played with bare feet. Or play with what's called I like it. Oh man, those days was a great days. So the big picture. As the week closed, Liberians remain resilient, vocal, and hopeful, navigating challenges while pushing for progress and accountability. From education, enforcement, and communication, and public, that this week shows that Liberia and Liberians are watching, listening, and speaking up. From the Jaspers to the Liberian country to everywhere else. At the Royal Peace Show, we bring you the news that matter, transparent, responsible, and people focused. If this update informed you in any way, like, share, and comment. Tell us what story deserve attention next week. I'm Royal P, and this has been your local weekly news update. God bless you, and God bless Liberia. So, continue watching a little bit of the interview, and get out of here, and have a great day.
But they take time. They can't do it in 10, 15 months. We have just got to office. We have to even get used to or acquainted with the situation of being in our office, get to know what obligations you have, what you need to do. It takes some time. So the big jobs are coming.
Vale.
Mr. President, in November 2015, we won our first compact. I'm talking about the MCC. And I remember through research that you signed on behalf of Liberia in Washington. 10 years after we've won another compact for the second time. What are specific areas where we get more money? What are specific areas that money will be?
Key areas would be in power, electricity. The second one will be roads, infrastructure. Of course, there'll be health also. These are crucial areas. And of course, the partners we're working with, they have interest too. So they're going to work in areas in which, and I can assure you, the money this time will be much more because it only took 9 months for me to qualify for that. Many countries did not. So
So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I'm your host, Royal P from the Royal P Show. Until next time, let's jam to Liberia acting. You know what I'm saying? This is your boy, Royal P from the Royal P Show. So thank you once again for showing up. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Thank you. This is your weekly update from Monday to Thursday. So I'll see you next Sunday with another weekly update. And if you have anything that you would like me to shine light on, please comment, send it to me, video, anything you want to send. You want to send a video or whatever you want to send, I'll appreciate it. And I'll make you sure you get credit for it and it be displayed on national TV. I appreciate you. I appreciate every one of you. And let's keep making Liberia rise. And no further ado, I have to play the anthem. You know what I'm saying? Let rise, Liberia rise. We have to rise. We've been through a lot.
From the ashes of our history, we rise again tonight. A lone star shining brighter, stepping back into the light. Years of struggle made us stronger. Now the world can see our face. Liberia's voice is calling. We're reclaiming our place. Oh, they counted us out, but we never gave in. And now we're standing tall where the giants have been. We're back on the world stage, dancing in the spotlight. Security Council member, our future's burning bright. From Monrovia to Manhattan, hear our freedom song. Liberia's moving forward. We've been warriors all along. We're back where we belong. Been fighters all along. Generations fought for this moment. Now we hold the key. Speaking for the voiceless, champions of peace will be. Africa's oldest republic, wisdom in our veins, breaking through the silence, breaking all the chains. Oh, they thought we were finished, but we rose from the ground. Now we're making decisions that echo around. We're back on the world stage, dancing in the spotlight. Security Council member, our future's burning bright. From Monrovia to Manhattan, hear our freedom song. Liberia's moving forward. We've been warriors all along. We're back where we belong. Been fighters all along. Turn it up, turn it loud. Let the whole world know we're not just surviving. Watch our power grow. Every vote we cast, every stand we take is for every dreamer, for humanity's sake. Final, we're back on the world stage, dancing in the spotlight. Security Council member, our future's burning bright. From the Cape to the counties, hear our freedom song. Liberia's moving forward. We've been warriors all along. We're back where we belong. The lone star shining strong. We're back where we belong. Rising phoenix, spreading wings. Listen close, Liberia sings. Sings. is calling, we're reclaiming our place. Oh, they counted us out, but we never gave in. And now we're standing tall where the giants have been. We're back on the world stage, dancing in the spotlight. Security Council member, our future's burning bright. From Monrovia to Manhattan, hear our freedom song. Liberia's moving forward, we've been warriors all along. We're back where we belong. Been fighters all along. Generations fought for this moment, now we hold the key. Speaking for the voiceless, champions of peace will be. Africa's oldest republic, wisdom in our veins. Breaking through the silence, breaking all the chains. Oh, they thought we were finished, but we rose from the ground. Now we're making decisions that echo around. We're back on the world stage, dancing in the spotlight. Security Council member, our future's burning bright. From Monrovia to Manhattan, hear our freedom song. Liberia's moving forward, we've been warriors all along. We're back where we belong. Been fighters all along. Turn it up, turn it loud, let the whole world know. We're not just surviving, watch our power grow. Every vote we cast, every stand we take is for every dreamer, for humanity's sake. Final, we're back on the world stage, dancing in the spotlight. Security Council member, our future's burning bright. From the Cape to the counties, hear our freedom song. Liberia's moving forward, we've been warriors all along. We're back where we belong. The Lone Star shining strong. We're back where we belong. Rising phoenix, spreading wings. Listen close, Liberia sings. Sings.
I stop my hands to wear my bag in reach. No one will sue me for Sunday. They come and say, Johnny, won't go to school. Gonna stay yourself, don't be a fool. I have a baby, me kutu. You tell them what I say, you will be kutu. Relationship I cry and I get break. They can be in the boat, they can stay shit. I for who can you won't care, I say. Let you be there, you will be there. I can't be Who's that coming? They coming, I coming. I'm already on my who's that coming? They coming, I coming. I'm a who's that coming? They coming, I coming. I'm already on my who's that coming? You're coming, they coming, I coming. I'm a who's that coming? They coming, I coming. I operate on my own set on me. They come here, come me. I'm a set on me. They come here, come me. I operate on my own set on me. They say, so I say no. I try to come from me like Bojo. Yeah, I stop my hands to wear my bag in reach. No one will sue me for Sunday. They come and say, Johnny, won't go to school. Gonna stay yourself, don't be a fool. I have a baby, me kutu. You tell them what I say, you will be kutu. Relationship I cry and I get break. They can be in the boat, they can stay shit. Afọ ubele iwo nke ase. Eti ibile ja iwe ibe. Ekami akami, ala uze kami, ekami akami, ala redi ala uze kami, ekami akami, ala uze kami, ekami akami, ala redi ala uze kami.
Get ready.
Lock in. Soft pads in the air, drums waking up the night. Heartbeat in my chest, I'm stepping in the light. Purpose loading, I can feel it in my bones. Bass hits, blessings rising, I'm ready for the throne. Countdown 10 to 1, I'm alive. Every second, every sound, I'm ready to rise. Level up, focus up, this is my time. Welcome to the show, I'm about to shine. Cinematic build, I'm floating on the beat. 808 stomping, got me moving my feet. Brass and snare, I'm breathing in the fire. Royal P live, I'm climbing even higher. Countdown 10 to 1, I'm alive. Every second, every sound, I'm ready to rise. Level up, focus up,